Greetings there, baby dolls. Cryptocurrency is very risky. Very, very risky. Double varies. It is the most volatile asset in the world. We are even lucky to call it an asset because most people think it's trash. And when I see this volatility, I agree. It is absolutely insane how much crypto swings. When you put it on a log chart, it makes it look all right. But I'm going to show you how dangerous it is. I don't think it's that dangerous for your wallet. I think it's dangerous for your health because the swings are so violent. At the end of the day, only you can be in control of what you do. You have to click the button. You are the person who has to take control. We can get rugged at any moment. Everybody always says to me, hey, what about the downside risk? Yes, at any point, we can drop 80% in any coin. I don't care if it's Bitcoin, can still drop 80%. It can drop 90%. They can find a bug tomorrow. We can all go to zero. But as you go through the passage of time and you have like that Lindy effect where the longer something has gone without dying, it kind of means it's more like strong in the future. It's going to keep surviving. This is the most powerful effect we will get by everybody else coming in and hopefully dropping the volatility. But when that's gone, the volatility, the upside's gone too. Why am I speaking about this? Pulse Chain and PulseX are still near day one sacrifice. This is what I would consider this very advantaged for someone to participate at the same prices roughly where the rest of us had to wait 2 years. If we even go to PulseX itself, to Pulse, we looked at PulseX, it's around day one sac. Even Pulse, I know this looks a lot. They're like, oh, wow, not really that much, man. You got, all right, it's 2.5x above day one sacrifice price. When this was formed, there were 40,000 people, okay? In PulseX, there's 140,000. So they're roughly the same price. But from now on, I'm not going to be saying, hey, buy a lifetime. No. Even if I'm getting in, because they're just too risky from here on. I am preparing you for the future. So it is on you. All I can tell you is, this is obviously no financial advice. I can't tell you anything. All I can tell you is what I'm doing. And trust me, I have been rugged a lot of times. I don't think you're a crypto investor if you've never been rugged. The feeling of waking up and seeing a big, fat, disgusting red candle. We know that. We hate it. But that's just the part of the game. All right. So what are some principles you can take from here? I can only tell you what I'm doing. And I have told you that I enter when it's the most risky. I enter when there's the most unknown. I enter when everybody says it's terrible. All right. So if you flip that on the outside, to me, it's the least risky because you're giving it to me for cheap. That's what I measure my risk from. I measure my risk in terms of, is the future going to play out or not? And then what price do I get? Because we can own the same thing. But if I pay $1 for something and you pay $1,400, we have different risk profiles, don't we? So that's something you have to understand. As we go from now on, you're going to have to basically carry that under your belt. Everyone that comes after is going to be paying a worse price. But that's the price you pay for joining a network effect. So what do you do from here? Make sure, I want to ask you, do you have any debt? Okay, some people will take on debt in the next cycle and there's nothing we can do to stop them. They're going to do it. They will say no. They're going to say, no, I'm not going to do it. And then you hear from them 6 months later, yeah, they took it on, all right? Leverage in crypto will kill you faster than anything, I promise you, all right? I want you to know, this is the Hex Bitcoin chart, okay? So we already know Bitcoin moves around, right? Bitcoin, like, come on, like, this is a log chart. When you put a log chart, it hides the damage, all right? Log charts are cool to like remain long-term bullish, but I'm going to just be a responsible adult here, just tell you, use a linear chart because that'll show you what it felt like. Do you want to go? Oh my God, look at it. Do you want to see what it felt like for early Bitcoin days? This is what the chart actually looked like. You had no idea it was going to do anything. And look at this. By the way, up here, Da Vinci, J15, and Richard Hart bought the top here. Just to let you know. So 93%. Goodbye. 93%. At this point, Bitcoin could have like never ever existed. Like it could have never rallied from this point onwards because it had already gone up like 1,000x. And we'd never even heard of such numbers. So this is what it actually looks like. And this is a monthly. This is disgusting, right? And we're lucky. Look at this. Still dead. Still dead. Still dead. After all that time. And yes, we're lucky that the big God candles started coming. But the big God candles don't always start coming. All right. There's always this disgusting volatility. It is absolutely painful. The first one was 93%. This one is 86%. Any day you wake up, you get volatility. I mean, look at you see this red candle, right? You just see this red candle because you know it goes up in the future. So you're not really appreciating the depth of this red candle. I'm going to show you just how far down it went. 40%. 40%. I want you to imagine, this is going to happen to us, by the way. Right? You might have 400,000 in your account at some point in the bull market. Maybe, if we're lucky. If it doesn't go to zero, maybe we have 400K in the account. And there's just going to be a month where you're just down 40%. So you're down 40%. So you're gonna remember that 400,000 up the top. So now you're only gonna have 240,000. And most likely you are then going to feel the pain. You are gonna feel like somebody's stepping on your nuts or your ovaries or both. You will think about, damn, I'm down $160,000. And don't think, by the way, when this candle happens, you think everybody's going to be listening to me? Hell no. My voice will be drowned out. And all I will be saying is, hey, well, maybe we don't go to zero. That's all I'll be saying. We're cheap. Maybe we won't go to zero. I will be absolutely drowned out. No one's going to be listening to me because the prevailing narrative will be a very deep and dark, like, oh, Bloomberg, the SEC, Gary Gensler, bloody hell, he had an OnlyFans and he told someone that he was going to ban Bitcoin, that type of stuff. Those type of rumors, they catch on. It's people's emotions get really contagious, okay? When I bought the low of Bitcoin here, I mean, it was just nobody had appreciation. It was absolutely over. No use case, no nothing. It feels like that every single time. So the volatility gets less over time as the asset gets longer, but it's not even that much. Like, Bitcoin in 2019, you'd been around for like 9 or 10 years. And look at this, still dropped 84%. Still dropped 84% after 10 years. So, yeah, I mean, it's possible. We're still in 2028. You might be in crypto. Maybe, hopefully, I pray that some of you have enough to be millionaires by then, okay? But, yeah, it's possible, right, that you don't sell the top like 95% of people. So what ends up happening is you will write it down to 150K. Okay, so you'll lose 85%. Very possible. And then, unfortunately, most people will click sell. But you know what happens? There is enough danger out there that you see, for example, like Luna and Celsius, where people say, hey, what if this is the next Luna? And what they mean by that is, because that thing is down 90%, it's not actually cheap. That's what they're trying to tell you. They're trying to tell you, sell. They're trying to tell you that. But I want to tell you, Luna was a bit of a special case. Luna increased their supply to save their currency, which they didn't save anything. They just ruined it all completely, okay? As the coin went down, they had to keep increasing the supply. They allowed the minting of everything. And so the supply went through the roof, hyperinflation. You got to understand everything you do. And hey, even if you understand everything you do, it can still go to zero. Me and you are only a function of the bids and the offers. Okay, let me just show you these two boxes, okay? The bid and the offer, that's it, right? Bitcoin, same thing. Everything is just a function of the buyers and the sellers at that point. I understand people have this theoretical, yeah, I'm worth trillions of dollars. Nope, no, you're not. You're worth as much as the bids, man. That's how you measure your life, really. You're only, they always say that saying, you're only as like strong as your weakest link. Well, in valuations and the wealthiest people on earth, they have to live by this. Like, countries, for example, might be politically risky. They might have a lot of danger with the governments. So the people who have all the wealth there, they know. They go, well, I'm only as wealthy as those old people who are making all the rules. As long as they don't argue too much and start fighting, that's how wealthy I am. That's why a lot of them take their money out. That's why crypto is actually going to be great. They can have wealth outside of physical property within their country, etc. And the same for us in markets. This is Uniswap, right? This is the bids. This is the offer. All right, a sell. The sell sign. Yeah, you can only extract whatever's on the bids. That's it. So in the emergency, if you have to get out, there's only whatever's resting on the supermarket shelf. So it's literally the same thing as a supermarket shelf. It's like, how much can you plan for living food in the future? And then I will tell you, well, you only have as much food as there is on the shelf at your nearest supermarket. That's all you have. Not about the cows growing and the wheat growing and all of these theoretical future supply coming out. Nope. In the event of emergency, let's say another zombie virus comes, how much toilet paper do you have? How much can you grab? It's literally what's available at your nearest supermarket. How much can you grab off the shelf? So I hope this kind of makes sense. It's the same thing with Uniswap. There are resting bids, and the bids is USD. So I'll write this here, USD. This is what you call available here. That's all that matters. Now, theoretically, yes, you say, well, crypto is going to replace it. Yeah, but look how that's going, man. We've got to stop dropping 95% every time someone poops. Okay, so crypto is super risky. And I want you to know, like, even with Hex, for example, Hex went up heaps, but this is a log chart, okay? Look at this, okay? So from the beginning, look at this line. Down 93%, okay? Even this, it's going to look good on a log chart, but look at this from this to his. This was 70%. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot to lose, okay? 70%, and 70% is easy. That's the sad part. I hate to say it, it breaks my heart, but yes, 70% is easy in crypto. Bitcoin dropped 77%. That's like, oh, pretty easy in the 2022 bear market. As long as it didn't drop like the rest of us, 90, 95, or 97%. Real numbers, right? 70%. And what about this one? This was after big payday. What about this one? Dropped 88%. How about that? And then you're making your way up. You know, these are weekly charts. And then it comes back down. I remember I rebought here, by the way. I bought here. So look at this. 87%. And when was that top part? October. And now it's March. You're like, oh my God. Look, let's do this timing. I just want you to know, right? You are down in this 87% after 133 days. 4 months. You're still down while the rest of the crypto industry is rallying. That is volatility in crypto for you. So this is March 2021. Bitcoin was beaming. Elon Musk was buying Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, everything was going nuts. And look at you sitting and partying over here. This was in Hex. Okay. Hex BTC down 87%. So this is the reality of a situation we have to deal with. Nothing is immune. Nothing. You know, Ethereum has money markets. You can borrow on it. Yeah, it didn't stop it from dropping 94%. Didn't stop it even from dropping here 81%. And Ethereum, this was a super strong one. Okay, crypto is risky, friends. You don't even need me to tell you, but I'm going to keep telling you. All right, XRP. How about XRP? See, XRP as well. You're having a look at it. It looks, oh, wow, look at the log chart. Let me tell you a secret. Log charts are useless because when we show the log chart, you show where the start point is. They're useless. You know where you should really start the log chart? Where most people got in. That's where you start the log chart. Look how much this changes. So right now it goes, oh, wow, we're up forming a higher base. This is XRP, okay? XRP, all right? XRP. So what happens if we just go in and we zoom in? That's the reality of your situation. Congratulations. This is 5.5 years. So and it still hides it, right? So you're down 86% after 2,000 days. Congratulations. So XRP, if you go back, XRP literally has not gained any value in, 2,000 days. 2,000 days. That's how risky this is. You know what the sad part is in crypto? It's better if you just lose all your money at the start because you will then learn how to allocate effectively. Unfortunately, in XRP, they are still being grifted by Ripple, who have been dumping their coins, and this coin just can't go anywhere because it's just an old narrative. And it went up too much. Now, I pray that XRP pumps. I am praying. I mean, the market doesn't care about praying, but I hope it does this. Please do this. Because if XRP does this, everybody in the community gets like a confidence boost, morale boost. But this is the risk. What if it doesn't? I think it will. But it's what I think, man. I've thought a lot of things. So, You understand now. Crypto is risky. You can click a button and go straight to zero. I've entered, man, I don't want to tell you how much Ethereum I've lost buying honeypots. When the honeypots first started. You get in, you can't sell. You can click in, you can't get out. This was before when they first happened. Oh my God. So this is ridiculous to even accept that, yes, the volatility is a price you pay. Because when something goes up 100x, it can drop 90% and then it's still up 10x. Okay, so, but that's disgusting to say because it only matters for the early people. All right. This is why I always tell you, look at what other people's entry positions are. That's what I do. That's my job. That's why when I show you, for example, turtle rankings and squid rankings in Pulse and PulseX, now you can see why. Is because I want to know where everyone else is up. And yes, I know we don't like talking about it, but hey, this is the truth, man. The truth is when you have PulseX, and yes, our day one sacrifice price is up here, but it doesn't matter, man. I'm telling you right now. So it is up here, right? It was up at the top. It was up 19x when we were only up 40%. So yes, it will be measured from that low. So this is why, okay, look at this, okay. This is why when you go here, when you go to the bottom of PulseX and we just do like a 1000x, let's put on a log chart, right? Let's put on a log chart here, 1000x. Really important because here's the thing, man. We have up here, woohoo, 1000x, right up here, okay? At the 1000x, please, I don't care if you believe me or not, but I'm going to tell you this right now. It gets dangerous, all right? It gets dangerous. What's everybody going to tell you? They're going to tell you, doesn't count, buddy. We're only up here for 2 minutes. Only 2 people could get it. Nope. Doesn't matter. In 2 years, no one's going to remember. No one's going to care. Everyone's going to say, hey, my entry is up here, so therefore we should go higher. That's what everybody's going to want to believe. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's a 1000x. It will be measured for the marketing purposes of this coin and every other coin. It'll be measured as the 1000x. Okay? And then if it drops 97%, just like Hex did, look what happens. If it drops 97% from this point, look at this. It's still up the whole way. The whole way, it's still up. So I'm going to draw this point. Oh, it's still up at 2x. Wow, you never went offside. That's what they're going to say. No one will market this to you as saying, well, you lost 97%. It's not that. It's always like, no, it's cheap. It's cheap. It's a discount. All right. Now, I'm not saying anything about Pulse and PulseX. Like, don't think the Bitcoin people don't do it. Or don't think the Ethereum people don't do it. They do it too. All right. Everybody does it. They just have a different language with how they say it. They say the same thing. It's cope. All right. C-O-P-E, cope. It's cope. It's a coping mechanism. All right. And it's also marketing for the OG people who are in. All right. So look at this. Okay. Bitcoin maxis, they say the same thing, man. If you go and you check my Twitter, this is how risky everything is, man. Who's the least risky crypto of them all? Bitcoin. Who's gonna get the spot ETF? Bitcoin. Okay. Well, have a look at this. All right. Well, if you bought up here, okay, you after 2,000 days, you're up 30%. Congratulations. You swung down 85%. You can't even make it back right now. So this is just the danger of these things. Bitcoin is going to get a Bitcoin ETF first. But have a look at this. Bitcoin's gone sideways now. This is what they call safe. All right. So in the eyes of the government and the people who unfortunately aren't good investors and who don't overperform the market, okay, these people, they don't actually really care about making a lot of money. They don't really care about that. All they care about mostly is not losing. That's more important. You see this thing going sideways? They're like, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. There's a network effect around it. They're very dangerous, okay? The Bitcoin maxis, a lot of Bitcoin people, this is the sad part, okay? When I will point out like, hey, man, Bitcoin's actually, its number go up was the biggest narrative and it's failing. It sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. I'm not going to say sorry. Yeah, it's trash. Look, if you bought it here, how much you're up? Congratulations. 3.6x in how many days? 2,000 days. For a coin, for a thing that can go down 90%, right? For a thing that literally is so risky, you better be rewarded by more than a 3 or a 4x, man. This thing has to pay you more than 10. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Not even remotely worth it. This is the risk. So don't make the mistake of saying just because it dropped down, it's not risky. Okay, just because it dropped down 67% from your entry, it's not risky. No. All crypto is risky. But that's okay. That doesn't mean I don't participate. I'm just here to tell you that, okay, you're risky. You have to compensate me for it. All right. You have to give me something where I personally can dream and I can see, and I'm early enough where I can get way more than a 10x. A 10x the minimum. That's personally me. From the entry price and you're assessing everything together, that's what I see. Has Bitcoin even given you a 10x from here? It didn't. From the middle of that bear market, the middle of the bottom. I'd see never use these bottom because no one got. I was literally one of the like 3 people that just went all in here. No one was buying in here. So, okay. Another trick you can do, if you put volume up, okay, this is very interesting. I like to show you this actually while we're here. So this is something I like to do. So what you do is you can put volume up. And okay, we don't have the profile. You know what? I can maybe get a volume profile. I want to see this fixed volume profile. Okay, friends, I found that it's a visible range profile, right? So you can go to fixed range or visible range profile in that indicator. And what I did was, look how nice you can actually see here. Let's put on a 3-day or a daily. So I want to know, where's everybody in from? You can actually see it, where just the most volume node is. So look at this. Let's have a look at a recent one, okay? You can see, let's move it up here. You can see, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? So you know, right, most of the volume, I had no idea about this, okay? A lot of the volume was at, everybody's long from 18,800. So you're wondering, how come no one really bought that price in the bear market, but look at the far left. All right, everybody, a lot of people bought up there in 2020 on the way up. Very interesting. Let's just look at the bull market together. Let's see what we can see, the bull and the bear market. You can see this. So now this is very interesting information. Look at this. The average person has 2 entry prices. This how, we were talking about risk, friends. This is how you have to know. 21,300 and about 36,000. Isn't that interesting? You know why? Imagine Bitcoin going up and everybody dreaming of 100K. These guys, the average price is 21,200. All right. Imagine we just never hit 100K. They want that clean 5x. Maybe they put $100,000 in. They want that 500,000. All right. They want to make a 5x. It will be very interesting if we only stop 88K and then we actually can't go up. Because look at this. The people at the average price of 36K, if they get a 3x, that's 100K. Maybe they never get that. Very interesting. Why am I talking about this? Have a look at this. All right. Let's go back to this bit. Let's go back to here. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this big, fat, giant volume node here? You see this? I'm going to show you right now even more. Okay. This is really important. Look at these volume nodes here, darlings. This is super important. I saw this years and years ago. You see these? Look at the average price. The average Bitcoin price was 9 to 10K up here. 9 to 10K. Look at this. That's why I knew Bitcoin at 100K, it could always stop before then. Because look at this. What's a round number trap for everybody? It's to be long here and get a clean 10x. Oh, everybody's long from around $10,000. Well, wouldn't they want something that's just a nice round number to 100K? So you only show what you want to be visible. And then you can see here, the average price, 9 to 10K. And look at that. They never got their 10x. They're all thinking, okay, buy Bitcoin 9 to 10K. Let's get to 100K. Where did it stop? 70 up here. Look where all their exits were. All the way up here in this zone. Around 100K. That's where the exit zone was. So look, you get close to it. I'm going to hide the volume profile. This is why it's super important. Because you have to imagine, where is everybody long from? Where's everybody's entry price from? Okay, so look at this. In hindsight, yeah, we got pretty close. But if you don't even start scaling out, look where you go down to. This was 50%. And then down again. See how disgusting that is? That's why it's super important to know where everyone else is. This is also part of your risk. This is why crypto is so risky, because we can do all the hard work, but if too many weak hands are in with us, we get screwed. So you've learned something today, friends. We've gone through so much. Risky. The risky part of crypto, there are so many, everything can drop 80 to 90% at any time. You make sure, please, you don't have any debt. Don't put yourself in this situation. We will see giant swings in this bull market going on. PulseX, there are going to be giant swings. You might see, like even if something just goes down like this, it's nothing. I'm going to just do this little. How much is this? I'm going to get the little ruler out. 40%. You see this little line up here? 40%. Now, from measuring from today, you're like, oh, sweet, but I'm up a double from today. You're not going to be thinking that. You're going to be thinking, oh, I had $40,000 up here. Now I've lost $16,000. That's all you're going to be thinking about. So crypto is risky. I'm holding personally for 2.5 years. I'm holding to 2025. I'm holding until the conditions are met. I will make exit strategy videos in a year and a half. Once I start getting close, it will make me very unpopular. I don't care, all right? I don't really care. You saw what I did in the bear market. You know how much balls it took to get long when everybody's saying you're wrong? Who cares, all right? You only got one life. And you only got one wallet. Please, you take this seriously. We're going to see some disgusting volatility coming up, baby dolls. You got to be prepared now. Like, subscribe, bell button, or tell mum and dad that crypto is very risky, but you might try it anyway.